now.
Right.
It's irritating me.
Yeah.
What?
Now?
Are we live?
All right, we're live. Okay.
We
What's
might
up,
be
everybody?
live, but are we out live?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a Top Topic tournament. This time we are being thrown controllers because we are doing gaming controllers, except the ones from Sega, because I forgot they existed.
Ooh, everyone did.
That's tragic as
Damn.
fuck. Sega is not here.
Nintendo
not for the
do
boy.
what Sega don't.
We'll just be on the list.
So anyway, it is self-explanatory here that we have gaming controllers, 16 of them, except one console has two representations because I thought we didn't have enough controllers, but I forgot about Sega again.
There were other controllers we forgot to put as well, like you
They're
didn't put the Wii U
multi-platform now.
controller, yeah, Pro
Yeah.
controllers.
Been multi-platform for 20 years.
What? One question: is the Xbox 360 controller on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Fucking
didn't
Chris!
tell. I was trying to look for it before.
Sega loses? Well, I guess it does. What's up, Chris? How's it going? You here to support your homeboy, Kevin? If not, get the fuck out.
Yay.
Damn. Harsh.
I didn't know Kevin was
I know.
Chris's home.
Why would anybody say
That's
that?
fine, Chris.
Wait, are we talking about Sparks 228 Chris or Chaotic Falcon Chris?
Chaotic Falcon Chris. Yeah, okay, bye. Wait, come
Okay.
back!
Yeah,
Come back! Come back!
No one needs the views.
Hi, Chris.
I just need
There's
happiness.
so many Chris's.
Come back!
Open the bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna see this.
Alright, let's see. Am I missing?
We want to go to live chat and see myself.
I think it's for my second screen.
I can't right now.
Let's see.
I can't see the chat right now. There is having a
We're not
bad connection.
We're not
There we
missing
go.
any- We're not missing anybody, are we? I don't think we are.
No.
Sega loses
I
on
think so.
Facebook.
In the call? I don't think so. Lily was
No,
muted, but now she's
it's,
back.
it's full of 8.
Alright.
Wow,
Alright,
what a
I'm
Let's
losing
do
my
it again.
mind. So without further ado, let's get started. First round, we have the NES controller versus the original Xbox controller. Not the Duke one because I didn't know the Duke existed.
The second edition.
Yeah.
Bitch, anyway. Okay.
I never-
So... Yeah, go ahead.
I never played the original Xbox, like, at all. At least not much. Wait. Okay, there was like 2 times. 2 times I did. Very little experience with that. The NES controller is simple. It does everything you need it to. I mean, it's not really complicated, so you don't need a controller to have like a shit ton of buttons, especially when there's not much to do. So I'm gonna give the NES.
So for me, I'm like Sean. I never really used the Xbox controller like that. To me, it just looks fucking bulky, which I don't really fuck with that. NES controller is really simple: 2 buttons, D-pad, nothing else crazy. I think I like it more just for simplicity, so I'm gonna give it to the NES controller.
I feel like the NES
Yeah, the
controller...
Xbox is kind of bulky. Yes, agreed. I am familiar with it most though. I would have been fine with the buttons if the middle part wasn't an issue. But basically, like the first 2 Xboxes had that problem with that big button. I did play NES obviously, and even though it feels kind of small, because my hands aren't exactly like the size for it, but it's simple and it's effective. So I'm gonna go ahead with the NES as well.
So
All
with
the Xbox
the
fans are mad.
so with the original Xbox controller, you're actually basically looking at the second edition of it, where
I agree.
where the button layout is actually a lot more better for the ABXY, and yeah, and for the bumpers, they didn't even have bumpers. They basically had the triggers because the white and black buttons were basically acting as the bumpers at first. But you know how well that actually went afterwards. I mean, But a lot of the games do work very well with this. But if you're basically going with this, then the NES controller is actually very comfortable to hold on to. So I'm going to have to give it to that.
What's your vote again?
I guess I could.
The NES.
He picked NES. For me, NES is. I don't know. I feel like NES is for small hands, and I like the controller. I like having joysticks at the end of the day, so I'm probably going to be the only one that would choose the Xbox controller.
What's the score?
It is
I think Mark
4-1
is-
NES.
Yeah, 4-1. Yeah.
4-1 at the
4-1.
moment.
Well, I have no experience with either of these controllers.
Really?
No, because I never had. NES was before my time, and I grew up a PlayStation 2 guy and not an Xbox or GameCube guy. So
It was before all our times. I don't know what you're talking about.
no, I was talking about NES. Yeah,
The NES before all our times.
Yeah, but we were on the PS2 Xbox era.
I was in the N64 era. Grew up.
I
in
definitely got a chance to play Xbox because of Halo.
Because the only one
probably,
who would have had experience would be Kevin. I think that was the SNES around your time, right, Kevin?
Yeah, the SNES in my time.
That would have been right, because the NES was way before all of our time. So
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the NES was out before I was born, but I grew up with SNES and N64. So
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I might not. NES controller might not work as well for me, but what do I know? I mean, I guess I kind of like the look of the. I kind of like the look of the Xbox controller a bit more, in a way. Even if it's bulky, I think I'll go for Xbox.
But it's really how it feels is more important.
I don't really like mind its bulkiness, to be honest. I don't know, like there's a really rare chance in which the size of the controller like really was a hindrance. At least like if it's too bulky. But the NES
You rather play with that controller than the Duke size one.
Oh,
That's the
easily.
Duke size one.
I'd rather eat my own shit than play with the Duke.
that's a bit
wouldn't.
sus.
That's kind of sounds, but I mean,
Give me a
it
full
is-
bowl of my shit. I'd take that over playing this.
Hey, yo, what
I
the
think
fuck?
He has it
I
ready.
think I got a bad taste in my
Jeremy,
mouth.
welcome back.
saying that.
Welcome back.
Saying it out.
Come back.
Welcome back,
It's
Jeremy.
a civil conversation with eating shit.
Thank you. I literally came back because I needed something to drink, and I was like, all I hear is I'll eat my own shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And it would be Mark that said it.
Yeah. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be.
No, not at all, to be honest.
You should not be.
How long have we known each other? For like 2 years now?
Too long.
Sure, dog.
Yeah, 2 years.
It was like an
too
eternity with a me bros now.
Already 3 with you, actually, Kevin.
long. Yeah.
Is the NES eclipsing now at this point?
NES
No,
is a
it's 4-2 right now with 2 votes left to vote.
Alright, so it's
So
up to you and
there
Leslie.
is a chance it could tie. Which
I mean, like the NES controller in itself is, it's really simple, very pretty easy to use. So, I've never had the experience with the original Xbox controller. I know I've heard like from many of you saying that it's very bulky. So because of that, I would vote for the NES controller.
All right.
all right, so my vote doesn't matter. But I'll probably let my nostalgia take my vote. I played the original Xbox like once or twice in my entire life, so I don't know how the controller feels. And I do like the simplicity of the NES controller. So yeah, I vote for the NES.
So literally, Xbox got knocked out for being too slow.
I forgot. Jeremy did vote for the
All
NES.
right.
For some reason, I thought Jeremy never went at all.
I went
That went
after
after me.
Sean.
Yeah.
He was one of the first guys I think that went.
All
Yeah,
right.
when I first got my original Xbox, I only at first had like 3 games, but I was still continuing to play games on GameCube a lot more. Originally, when I was doing that, it was because of the Xbox Live feature, and which I'd never done until the 360. But later on in life, I actually managed to get more games. The one that I actually started off with on that console was actually Crash Tag Team Racing.
All right.
You
Second
play Tag Team
round.
Racing?
Second
You play Tag
round.
Team Racing?
I said second round, Mark. The conversation's over.
I mean, shut the fuck up.
All right. We
It's
have
just
the.
my AirPods are so delayed. It's ridiculous.
No,
Yeah,
whatever.
is
Okay.
it?
So up next, we got the PS4 controller versus the N64 controller.
PS4.
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 I hate to say it, but PS4.
Yeah, no,
PS
that's
Yeah.
PS4.
I,
There should be.
There's no content.
The N64, its controller did had a lot of problems for sure.
It's not a controller; it's a fork.
It's Wolverine claws.
Motherfucker, that's
there
like,
you go.
No,
That's
but
like,
yeah, PS4 feels so much smoother, like beyond belief. So yeah, PS4.
Kevin, you and I are probably like the biggest N64 defenders here. and
Yeah.
Oh, we
even
know.
did
But
the
I'm still,
N64.
Oh, we know.
fucking know.
We were aware of this.
His
You were.
controllers, it blows 64 out of the water.
No, like we're all thinking about it, but we're all not saying it. The N64 controller is dog shit.
Hey, Noah, this
Yeah.
is the child going up against Mike Tyson
The
joke.
whole
Right here.
Mario
This is what
Party
it is.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Their problem is where they settled it.
Actually, really, the only thing I
it's
don't
like-
like about the N64 controller is its control stick. Like, other than that, it's not
Even
that much of a
then.
problem, but I can get
No,
it.
For me,
that motherfucker.
It's like the middle part with the control stick. I think that's the biggest issue.
That's the fucking shit that you put between like people's toes when they're having pedicures. Like that shit looks so fucking stupid, dog. Like nowadays you just look at it, and you're like, how do I hold it? And that was like the selling point.
There's no
Why
way
is-
to hold it.
Why is not knowing how to hold it a selling point? What the
for
fuck?
me,
Jeremy,
for me, both controllers are very comfortable to actually hold on to. But the one thing that I kind of am wondering is like, why the fuck is the start and select button that small to press, and it's like next to the touchpad thing? And
That's the most
it's like
nitpicky
I
I've
never had
ever
a problem
heard.
with him.
The other start
it's
and
like-
select buttons are always small.
That's like the most nitpicky thing I've ever heard towards the
Yeah,
PS4
it is.
controller.
It's like if you basically
Low-key.
see how my hand is, it's like whenever I try pressing the start button, it's like I gotta use my pinky to do it.
Bro, what the fuck?
Because every single time whenever I'm trying to
With the
press
controller?
it, every single time whenever I'm trying to press it, whenever I'm actually at my brother-in-law's place,
That's feel good.
I always keep on hitting that touchpad instead of the start button.
Just aim less for the
How-
center.
How big are your hands? It's just moving slightly over.
You just don't aim for
Even
the
if
center.
I did do that,
Wait,
it just
what are you holding your
keeps on
controller
doing-
like this? And you gotta claw it and just you're like a Dreamcast controller?
No. I let my hand go and just.
That's extra. Oh no, I would
That
stop
is serious extra.
whatever game we're playing. We're done playing that just so I can talk about that.
No, he's
got
gotta hit it with his nose. He's gotta do this.
Literally trying to hit it with the pinky is the most uncomfortable thing in the planet.
Pinky is the farthest. It's the farthest digit away.
It's what the fuck shit. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, PS4 knocks N64 out of the water. It's
Even if it does, I still have my vote for the N64.
You're biased.
That is
Sorry,
unfortunate.
Joseph, I can't be with you.
Also,
That's-
it's also
that's,
nostalgia.
no,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
wild.
a total standpoint.
That's wild.
I remember what I was gonna tell Jeremy now because he said like how do you hold people made a big deal about how do you hold the N64 controller. Well, my
I really don't think it's that big of a
You
deal
don't-
how you hold it.
Let him finish, Nim. I'm curious.
like it's not if you don't if here's the thing you're thinking about how you hold the controller but you don't understand you're not the one holding the controller holds you.
Please move on. Next controller.
Next
Yeah,
round.
No, that was actually kind of funny. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
Next
literally-
round.
Yeah,
We got the
down.
Super Nintendo controller versus the Wii controller.
Wii controller.
The
Wii remote.
The Wii remote.
All right. Hear me out. First off,
Right.
the Wii remote is way more innovative. You can do so much shit with it. All the Wii games, at least the earlier ones, made it some type of art and some type of thing within the game, like WarioWare Smooth Moves. They make the fucking
Good
full
choice.
baton out of that shit. WarioWare Smooth Moves. You can turn that shit into a Wii wheel or a wheel of some sort. It's innovative in all the different control things you can hook up to it. And hell, you can hook up some form of a Super Nintendo controller to it. Like the classic controller, which is really innovative.
And the
Not to
classic
mention,
controller
it's
is
a
better than
fucking
the-
controller.
No, not only that, the
It's a
classic
controller. It has
Fucking
buttons.
remote.
If-
Don't
the
start
classic
this
controller
shit,
feels more comfortable than the original Super Nintendo controller.
It does.
And don't get me started with the classic controller pro with the prongs. Bitch.
Oh, I love the Classic Controller Pro. Also, when you said Wii Wheel, I thought you said
Is that
Wii Wheel.
on the Wii U or is that an actual Wii thing?
It's a Wii thing.
I
So-
don't think I've ever had a Classic Controller Pro.
The Wii Remote is another example of just like simple but like perfect in the way, because it feels great in your hands. Obviously Jeremy said it's innovative. It is the pointer controls, which are really responsive for the time at the very least, and I'm incredibly nostalgic for that controller. And they somehow last longer than Joy-Cons. I don't know how.
Well, for one
Good
thing,
work.
they're
It really
batteries.
does.
Good work,
They're
Nintendo.
batteries.
But like,
The
first of all,
controller's
it's
broken.
it is a controller. It doesn't change the channel in your television. It's not what it's meant to do.
It literally has the name Wii Remote.
Unless you live in
Wii
Japan,
controller.
then it does.
Wii remote controller or remote
I'm literally
controller.
I'm gonna literally look up the fucking Wikipedia page of Wii Remote, and I know it's gonna say controller, and I'm just gonna put it in highlight yellow for you, Kevin.
Wikipedia is always full of bullshit.
But no, like the
They always
SNES
change
controller.
shit every time.
The SNES controller is classic, but again, like there's literally a better version of it that you can attach to the Wii remote. So, I mean,
I think,
yeah, I'm gonna give it to Wii remote.
I'm inclined to agree with that. I'm inclined to agree with that. Personally, the thing that I don't like about the Wii remote is that I'm just not a big fan of motion controls in general. But if the classic controller hadn't existed, I would have probably picked the SNES controller. But because you got the classic controller and the classic controller Pro, so it is a little bit of cheating. I get it.
It is cheating because that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Wii remote by itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it
well,
go-
Even,
I was
even
actually
still,
curious
shit still
if,
does.
all the things that you could attach to it would count.
It's just the bonus of having attachments to it, not the other controller that attaches.
If we were to remove the classic controllers and just talk about it, it's a little complicated for me because most of the games that I would think it's more associated with it revolves around motion controls, which is just like I said. I think Sean even mentioned that it's not really the most responsive thing ever. And while
It was
I think
responsive
that-
for its time.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's not
it
sports
was-
time.
I admit that it's innovative, but just I don't know. At the end of the day, I would just prefer playing it with a controller. Whenever there's a game that it has compatibility with other controllers, like the GameCube controller or something, I tend to more lean towards that as opposed to flipping the Wii remote sideways. I think the only time I've actually ever done that was like with the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, and then but
Well,
yeah,
that's kind of the way you have to
gotta
play
have
that
to
game.
play it like that.
Well, no, that's the thing. That's the only time I would ever use it. Like, if basically there's no other control scheme option.
Yes,
But if there
there is.
is,
You can play with the nunchuck in that game.
Fortune Street.
in new Wii,
Yeah, you can. You can
Also
use the nunchuck.
Kentucky.
I did not know that.
Don't
Actually.
remember.
Nunchuck's
You
good.
can.
I
You don't have to use the sideways. People go to sideways view in the game. Even, this is off topic because whatever. But people do sideways because it's more easier and it's easier to pick up versus
Hi,
hooking up a
John.
nunchuck and just
Look who
using it that way.
I don't know. I don't know if this is a hot take.
Look who finally showed their face.
I don't know that. I don't know if this is actually a
Kind
hot
of.
take. But I actually find the
ugly ass one.
What?
Damn.
John's face. Yeah, that.
Gross. I mean, what?
Yeah, right.
Not what I was referring to, but
I don't know if this is a hot take, but you were saying that the sideways.
We're on SNES and Wii.
let that fucker finish.
Oh,
Damn.
Jeez, I was like, wondering what
John.
the fuck is this talking about? Nobody cares about John.
I care about John.
wow,
You're not wrong.
wow.
Anyway, like what I was trying
What
what I was trying to say before some other schmuck interrupts me is that I find this. I think I have a controversial take. Okay, I'm muting you, Joseph.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So, like, the thing is, I actually find the Wii Remote plus Nunchuck to be easier and better for me than the sideways Wii Remotes. I don't know. This is complicated. At the end of the day, I prefer playing with a. No, I'm not even going to say that sentence because
What's
then
your-
Kevin's going to be like, I'm gonna go with Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo.
Okay, so
I almost said at the end of the day I'd rather play with a controller, but then I realized like Kevin's in the same room.
Ah.
Alright, so basically, let's see. The SNES and the Wii, they're both very comfortable to really hold on to be honest with you. And there's so many games that like you gotta think it's like, what's the best way to actually like play like something like this? It's like if I'm thinking basically Mortal Kombat, then I'm gonna be playing it with the SNES controller than the Wii remote. And if I'm actually gonna be playing something completely different in a way, like Super Smash Brothers, but I don't have the GameCube to like GameCube controller to basically plug in there. If I'm gonna have to use the Wii remote, I at least have options to do it either sideways or connected with the nunchuck.
I just don't play.
Both of them are really good and for whatever game I'm gonna be like playing it with. It's like the sensor like depending on like some of the games that utilizes like a point and click with the Wii remote, such as remember the Red Steel games, like those, it's either going to be working well or it doesn't work well. I remember like playing some of the Mario Party 8 games on there, and like some work very well, some mini games don't, and with the SNES controller, there's so many like different like buttons that like I could easily just press and all that. I'm going to have to give my vote for SNES.
Well, I vote for the Wii remote because I have deep nostalgia for that remote. You can use it in all kinds of ways. I actually prefer holding it sideways. And whenever I look at the Super Nintendo controller, I just look at it as a low-budget PlayStation controller. So on my vote first, the Wii.
Oh yeah, it was without the
Low
DualShock.
low budget like PlayStation controller before PlayStation.
It was before the analog sticks. I could see
There's
that,
a reason
actually.
why the Classic Controller Pro is so great. It's because it was more like a PlayStation controller.
How is the
Classic
Wii
controller-
nunchuck like a dildo?
That's one fucked up dildo.
No, like Frank's just like the Wii nunchuck is basically a dildo.
Yeah,
I'm
what
like,
the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
what the fuck?
You have a fucked up
I see it
dildo.
in the goddamn thing.
I'll hold on.
I think
There
that
you go.
was-
Now you get to see it.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
okay. Oh, Frank says it. Okay.
What the hell, Frank?
Oh, Frank was the one that said it.
Yeah.
It was
right.
either him or John would say
So-
something like that.
We got
All
Lily,
right.
Kevin, and Eli left.
All right. I'm gonna make this quick and short. I'm not saying that the rear remote is like any good because it is. Like the only time I ever have fun with the thing was Super Punch Out. No, not Punch Out Wii. I meant to say. Sorry. Moreland Shake It. Super Mario Bros. Wii. But there are games that are really like difficult and really like unresponsive, like Mario Party 8 and
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
yeah.
What? How far is your sensor bar
Are you-
from your? How far are you from your sensor bar?
Are you playing a bootleg version of the game or
Well, the
something?
same way I play
I
fucking
love Sean's face
Punch Out
when he
Wii
said
and
that.
Mario Chicken and Super Mario Wii and all those games I enjoy playing on that remote.
Nah, it's official. He lost the masturbating minigame. That's why he's pissed.
Why that specific mini game?
I
What the
never
fuck?
lose in that.
I
one.
mean, someone else
Oh,
made the
no.
joke before.
That was
Hey, yo,
me.
what
I
the
take
fuck?
credit.
Someone else made the
Someone
joke
had
first.
to say
I did it. I take credit for that. Masturbation for the win, motherfuckers.
Well,
It gets you
Super
10 coins.
Nintendo, not only like it's nostalgic, but it feels really good. The buttons are responsive. Like you can play some amazing games like Super Mario World, Street Fighter 2, Primal Rage, The Lion King, Jungle Book, Toy Story,
You know, you were on a roll for like.
You were on a roll, and then it
title.
stopped and went down.
You
Yeah,
were
What
you-
the fuck?
you just said
You lost me
Lion
when you said
King.
Toy
That was the
Story.
plan, that was
And you
the
lost
plan.
when you said
King.
Lion King.
You were
Lion
doing
King.
so good. Super Mario World, Street Fighter, and then you went to fucking Toy Story. I'm
No, he did Lion King. No,
Now.
it was
Like,
Lion
what the
King
fuck?
first.
Lion King first, then I forget what he said second. I know I heard
The
Toy
Jungle
Story
Book I
last.
said, and then Toy Story.
Jungle Book had a game?
The Jungle
Yeah, they
Book?
did.
It was
Yeah,
like
they
a
did.
side-scrolling adventure. There was like a side-scrolling game. Well, not
That
really
sounds so
side-scrolling game,
proud
but
of
like
that.
a platforming game.
I mean, yeah, licensed games, yeah. But
And
they all sucked
Spider-Man,
back
the
then.
arcade, Spider-Man X-Men arcade.
And when you're thinking about Sega, you would actually almost
maybe
forget
Raw?
that Michael
Sega's not here.
Jackson has its game.
Yeah,
Sega's not here, no one
Alright,
forgot.
fine, I'll make it easier. There was Donkey Kong
What the fuck
Country
is a
game.
Sega? What the fuck is a
Thank you very
Sega?
much.
What's going on?
So Kevin, your vote.
It's SNES easily.
What? Yeah, what'd you think he was gonna say? Wii remote?
I thought he was going to surprise us. He starts his redemption arc.
Man, surprise shit.
The man
This
doesn't believe in
motherfucker.
the controller.
What
He
the
is
hell,
he is
John?
against the Wii remote the entire time, dog. Come on.
Wait a minute, John. John.
Games that I really enjoy playing the Wii remote on.
What the
Okay,
fuck is
John, we know-
Wii
I
remote?
was saying I shit on it every single turn.
John
okay,
mentioned
John,
a
wait.
movie-based game that I have not even realized that was on the Wii.
Oh yeah.
Planet 51.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
What the fuck is Planet 51?
It's
Yeah.
You
that
never heard of
alien
Planet 51?
movie where the spaceman is actually the alien and like the aliens are supposed to be like the human beings. Like,
Civilization.
The Rock was in it.
I think I
That doesn't
remember
sound like a
movie.
good movie.
It's
It-
not.
not really.
I was say that sounds like a bad movie.
It
It
kinda
was
is,
a
but
very
I feel
poorly
like
received
I-
movie from-
The only other thing I thought of was Movie 51, and that movie's also garbage.
No, it's
Alright.
Remember
it is
before
an
you threw.
animated film. The
All right,
aliens
gotta
are
push
the
us along here. So Eli and Lily, your votes. It's tied 3-3.
Well, I'm gonna compared to the Wii, I have a lot less nostalgia for the SNES. I haven't played it in years. My friend owned one back in the day, and I do remember playing some games on it, like Mario World and Turtles in Time. But
What
yeah, my
about
vote
Toy
will
Story?
Another really good one.
my vote will go to the Wii remote because I have just so much more nostalgia for the Wii, and I do think for the most part the motion controls work. Maybe not necessarily the best controller to hold on to, even when you're like holding it sideways. Like if this were most of the other controllers, the Wii remote might lose for me. But since it's going up against SNES and I don't have a lot of experience with SNES, I vote for Wii remote.
You never had the SNES Classic?
Nah.
Sucks! No, I'm kidding. Lily, your
All right,
vote.
Lily, you're the deciding factor of it being
I'm the
tied
last
for
one.
Ladies
remote
last,
ones.
apparently.
So funny enough, I do have a pretty close
Cheater.
relationship with both for both consoles because it's like
Oh shit.
the Wii because for the Wii I was introduced to it back in 2006 and I played like some of the several games that I've had, Sonic Colors, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and quite a few other ones. Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World was another one too. And then in recent years too, I was also used to play some of the SNES games, you know, playing some of the classics, and you know that's also because of the SNES Classic. And I love some of the libraries for both those consoles, but I think, you know, with the controllers, if I'm gonna be real honest here, I feel a little more comfortable holding a Wii remote a little more than the Super Nintendo controller, despite, you know, how pretty good the controller is.
Preach.
I like that. Honestly, the suspense made me believe she was gonna pick the SNES controller.
Well,
She was building it up.
I didn't know Lily
We
was a
know which one is
preacher.
best.
fucking John in the
Kevin's
comments
just like,
thought
"Funny."
Super Nintendo was gonna destroy the Wii remote. That's hilarious.
No.
Sean, did you just say a pun?
Yes.
Bastard.
Yeah, I definitely heard you say like we believed it's the best, and it's like
What?
like,
I changed my vote. Super Nintendo.
Stop it!
no, I
It
don't
wasn't-
change your vote.
The SNES
Yeah, I know.
didn't even have a remotely have a chance.
Oh, this one's gonna be.
Oh, you're making it worse.
we
You're
did better.
making it worse.
Ah,
You know what?
one of these days I'm gonna be a
That's
dad, and
all I
that's
think
all
it
I'm
is.
gonna say.
The Wii remote is not a controller.
Right.
Okay.
I'm a believer of the Kevin cult now.
Yeah,
Alright.
all you have to do is put on Power Stone, and then you'll definitely
Next round,
Let's go
we
on
have
Power
the
Stone.
OG PS1 controller versus the Xbox One controller.
Xbox.
I love the PS1 controller, but I'm gonna pick the Xbox controller on this.
First off, rumble and analog sticks. I'm sold, motherfuckers.
First off, Rumble and Analog Stick. What does the PS1 have? Nothing.
That motherfucker's naked.
Hey,
It looks like some
hey,
Pokemon
time out. The PS1
fuck?
is a better Super Nintendo controller. That's what it's
It
got.
is.
It's got the grits, man.
Yeah, true.
The Xbox One has sticks.
So if this was the DualShock with the analog sticks, it'd be a whole other story for me. But I never played with this controller. It's always with the analog sticks. Then again, never played the Xbox One controller either. So
I don't like the Xbox One controller if I'm being real, but if I had to choose between having no control sticks on the PS1 versus like this, then I kind of would. If it I agree, if it was with DualShock 1, then I would change my vote immediately. But this is the garbage controller.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it garbage.
Okay, this is,
I wouldn't
okay,
call
this
it
is-
garbage. It was
this is
innovative during its
mediocre
time.
controller.
No, dude.
It's a standard setup for a
I would say I
controller. Like
like
you have
the
your face button,
D-pad
your
for
D-pad.
Crash more.
obviously
You have
got
your face
better,
button and your
but for-
D-pads and all that stuff, but it's
honestly, for 2D games, it's like the peak controller right there.
We're in 3D territory.
I don't fucking care.
he's got this is 3D territory, dog. Come on, like some games that were 3D, you could use the D-pad and say, "Oh yeah, I play Crash Bandicoot with the D-pad. That's neat." But come on, dog.
Yeah, I play
I mean,
Crash
to this day,
Bandicoot
I
with a
still play
D-pad.
classic Crash.
I'm
know what?
OG.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going with the PS1 controller.
Oh,
Oh,
that like what got you to change your mind?
Because I remembered I have the little mini classic PS1, and that's the controller it comes with, and it's adorable.
Yeah.
They even have
I
that
also
as
never-
well.
I never use the Xbox controller.
All right, that's it.
No, I
I'm
get that, but you
I'm
picked it 'cause
preaching for the
you-
PS1 controller to go all the way, all the way. PS1 controller.
Fuck no,
Let's
that motherfucker's
win
gonna
this
lose
shit.
at some point. Fuck
Let's
no.
win this
it's
shit.
gonna be
PS1 all the way.
It'll lose to the
Well-
PS4.
It's gonna
No,
lose to the
it'll-
PS4,
it'll-
PS5,
Nah,
fucking
nah.
GameCube.
PS4 is gonna lose to the NES controller, and then we're gonna get the
Gross.
PS1 versus the best
You're
game.
smoking dick.
PS1 is the best controller. Let's
I-
fucking go!
You're
Let's
smoking your
fucking
own
go!
What did I start?
Look what you
Basically, go.
Look
Come
what I've
on.
done.
You
Come on,
basically go
guys.
through all of that.
PS1
Yeah.
controller.
Guys,
It started
what
everything.
guys?
Let's
Who's behind
fucking
you on this?
go!
Nobody. Stop talking.
I'm tempted to change my vote.
No, change it, please.
No,
Shut
we
us
have
down.
some. No, Sean.
Change it.
No, Sean. We have something going
Okay,
here.
Chris.
I didn't know you were French. Who the fuck
I'm
is
sti-
we?
I'm sticking to the PS1. I don't care.
Yeah!
I want the
When it comes
You
to
only-
yeah,
Well,
well,
pick the PS1 version because it's the one that goes against an Xbox controller, and we all hate
No,
that.
I literally have never fucking played the Xbox One controller. Never held one at all in my
It
life.
feels comfortable. It's not the
I
Duke.
wouldn't-
I can
I
tell
wouldn't
you
call
that.
it comfortable. If you thought the original Xbox,
Well, the PS1
was bulky-
controller feels comfortable too.
Okay,
Yes.
if you thought the original Xbox was bulky, I feel like Xbox One is just cheaper bulk. Like it generally feels like you just
Plastic.
it.
But we have to
yeah,
acknowledge it's got a worse D-pad.
it has yeah.
The
A worse
Xbox-
D-pad than a controller that's 30 years old.
It works just fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
say PlayStation controllers in general probably have the best D-pads.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
both of these both
Easily.
of these controllers are like comfortable, but without the thumbsticks for the original like PlayStation 1 controller, it just feels so awkward from time to time. I do have the Xbox One, of course, and like and the controller is actually way more comfortable than the 360 controller. And
Get out.
no, really,
What did you
it-
say? What the fuck?
No, really, it is. The
Wait,
battery,
no,
it's
I
like the
like that.
I
batteries
don't
is
agree with that
actually
part.
I
The
blanked out.
batteries
What just
are-
happened?
the
What did he
batteries are
say?
actually the batteries are actually much more secure than the 360, and it's actually very comfortable to really hold it in your hand. Really,
Wait, what?
And-
You talking about DualShock 3?
He said
No,
he,
no,
he
the-
said
the
the
Xbox.
Xbox One controller is better than the 360 controller.
Oh
Or more,
fuck no!
More
This is-
comfortable, he said.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
That's a hard miss.
I have an Xbox 360
Yeah,
controller. That's how you know you're
and
wrong.
it's like,
That's the Xbox controller I felt.
and yeah, it's like with the batteries being in here, just like that, it's actually much more secure. And it's like, and my other fingers that are just basically resting behind it are not being hugged in a way in an awkward position. And the 360 controllers, from time to time, they actually make the battery feel loose, and you keep on disconnecting so much whenever you're using something like that.
That
I
I
still
do-
like
I-
I still like the 360, but this is basically an upgrade that I am happy about.
The only
Give
thing
me
I
a second.
And that's my vote. The Xbox One.
Just
only-
taking the controller to show how comfortable it looks.
the only thing I kind of agree was the battery thing from the 360, but then I started buying wired controllers of the Xbox 360, so now that criticism is gone for me.
But you're mainly looking at the wireless controllers for the Xbox One and the Xbox 360 based on the pictures.
We're also
Yeah,
not
but I don't
talking.
know,
We're also not talking about the 360 controller right now. We're talking about the one and the one.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. The two ones.
Which one do you pick? You picked Xbox
One in the
over-
chat. The Xbox
Joseph,
One.
yeah, Joseph voted for
Right.
one.
Okay, wait, which one? Yeah,
Which one?
but
Hey everyone,
Guy.
one in
You
the
laugh
chat.
track.
Wait, look at this
Yeah.
guy.
Eli,
Cue the laugh
Kevin,
track.
Lily, your votes, please.
One
All
in
right.
the chat.
please.
So I'm going with the PlayStation 1 for nostalgia. It feels really good. D-pad is responsive, even the analog stick is. L
This
buttons
is not the
are-
analog one.
This is the one
Fantastic.
without the analog.
This is the original OG first run without any analog sticks.
Yeah, not DualShock 1, you cheating bastard.
No disrespect for Xbox One, but the only reason why I'm booting that out is because of the bulkiness. Same problem. Buttons are fine in it. The middle part's definitely improvement. I mean, it's not a total complete utter destruction for PS1, but PS1 definitely has more positives than the Xbox One does. And I really only played one Xbox One game that I really wanted to try, Killer Instinct, and that was really fun. But I don't.
Yeah,
know.
Killer Instinct is definitely
It was
very
really
fun.
fun.
On that.
Yeah, I
Kevin,
didn't feel
what
special,
about
The-
the Rare Replay?
but it was very fun.
The annoying thing when it came to Killer Instinct, the first time it came out, it was free, but only monthly. You could only play as one character until you actually decide to
Right,
buy that
yeah.
character.
Right.
But,
Yeah, the other one.
But when they decided to do the monthly free game thing, they put the pack the fighter packs for the
Right.
Killer Instinct.
Season 1, Season 2, and all that.
Yeah, basically all that.
Back to
and,
controllers, though.
Yep.
Yeah, my vote is still on PS1. Nostalgia purpose, and it has better feel. Smaller, it fits my hand well. So, yeah.
3-3,
And it has
Eli over
PS1
Lily.
play Crash 2 Racing and Crash Bash in it.
Absolutely.
but you
Sorry,
can't play Banjo on the PS1.
Has those games?
Yeah, true. But I can play on my N64 and my Switch now. So much
You
better.
play on the 360 and the Xbox One as well.
I know.
Okay, Eli.
Anyway. All right, Eli.
Should I?
Me? All right.
Anyone?
Well, I'm gonna go with Xbox One, and it's only because I have no experience with the original PS1 controller at all, and meanwhile, I have an Xbox One controller, which I normally use for when we're doing emulator stuff. We're doing Parsec and all that, and it's helped me get used to that controller, and I actually do enjoy it pretty well. I enjoy it for almost every game I play. Probably the only thing I don't like about it is like the parts of the edges of the control sticks are kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, I mean, not as bad as the N64 control stick, of course, but I don't know if I'm exactly the biggest fan of the Xbox One control sticks.
Are you saying basically the rubber ridges or something like
The
that?
rubber ridges, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I have two different kinds. I basically have like two different types of the controllers, and some of them actually feel a bit different. Some of them have that like a lining bump and some of them basically have that original feel.
The one I have has the rubber ridges. It's like white with multicolored buttons. But I actually don't find it that bulky. I find it
They're not really.
pretty comfortable grip and stuff, and I like all the buttons pretty much. Because this is Xbox One, my vote.
Okay, Lily, you're the deciding factor if it'll get tied or not. Because I believe it's 4-3.
Yep.
So, so obviously, I would have to pick the PlayStation 1 controller. I used to
Damn.
play the PlayStation as a kid.
Yeah.
I used to play Crash Team Racing, Spyro 2. I know technically Ape Escape, but that requires DualShock. But you get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Alright, let's flip
We
the
got a
coin.
tie, so we flip a coin. Heads,
Oh, we do.
PlayStation 1 controller. Tails, Xbox One controller.
This would be fucking hilarious.
PS1 moves on.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Abraham.
Yes.
All decided on a coin flip. I love it.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do when you have an even number of people.
Fuck you, Abraham.
Unless if you
That's-
were to go to bring those
Yeah,
two to go
you know.
against the Wii remote, then it
That's
might
funny.
be a different
Oh,
story.
this is gonna be kind of easy next.
All right. Up next, we
Oh
have
my God,
Joy-Cons versus the PS2 controller.
No
PS2.
contest. No
PS2.
contest.
PS2.
Look, all right. Let me go ahead and let me just sum up what a lot of people are probably gonna think about. First off, carpal tunnel Joy-Cons. Second off, them motherfuckers drifted a fuck ton,
Yep.
right? We can all agree. Joy-Con drift.
The end.
We can all say when we got our first PS2s, that DualShock 2, that yellow light on that bitch,
That was goat.
the feel, yeah, goated. I'm saying PS2. I'm sticking to it.
Super easy,
I-
bro. It's not even
Yeah,
debatable.
PS2.
Yeah.
Not
Joseph
even-
is thinking about
not
why he
even-
wants to say Joy-Con right now. I'm looking at his face.
No. I said two, but when you said like carpal tunnel, I just realized that sometimes you can even get that as well with the Wii remote.
Fucking Joy-Con drift.
That's
Yeah,
Also,
look,
also
I-
throw it off.
I-
The
I-
Joy-Cons are freaking expensive.
The Joy-Cons aren't bad controllers, but they're not nearly as good as any DualShock controller.
Yeah, not only
Fuck
that,
no.
like why do we have to spend $80 just for two new Joy-Cons?
And the deciding factor of this, so
the
the Joy-Cons last maybe like a couple years. I have had the same DualShock controller for over half of my life, and it's in the closet. Fucker still works. It's been like 20 years, and that bitch still works.
You know,
Sean,
DualShock controllers work a lot better than the Joy-Cons.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
motherfuckers will drift,
Yeah.
and as soon as
I
you
was-
like lock one in.
Mark,
And
you
it's
thought I was
really
gonna
hard
say-
to fix, and if you can't fix it permanently, you have to buy another one. It's like what, $40, $50, maybe more than that.
Yes.
$80 for two pairs.
$80 for a new
God.
pair. It's ridiculously
Can I
stupid.
say this?
Out.
You thought I was
That's
gonna
it,
say?
that's
I
You were-
have a second
I remember
set
paying
of,
that
More,
much.
it's
I think
more
mine was
expensive
like at
than
least
like the most
70.
expensive games nowadays.
Why?
It's so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It's more expensive than a goddamn game.
Mark, you
You're
thought I was
better
gonna
off.
say?
You're better off getting the Power A brand instead of the Nintendo brand.
Shit, man.
What?
Or a Pro Controller.
Mark, you thought I was gonna say
Oh, you-
your
okay,
Joy-Cons, didn't you?
You gave me this face of like I'm gonna give you a hot take that I'm gonna get flamed for.
Oh
I
no,
think you were
not
talking
nearly.
about it.
No,
I
no,
thought you were
no.
gonna say something
I wanted.
like that.
I just wanted to defend the Joy-Cons a bit because yeah, they have problems, but they're not bad controllers. But again, they're going up against the DualShock 2, which is
DualShock
like
2, yes.
no contest.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that was an
it's
easy clap. All right.
Oh yeah,
Clap.
get that
Next
shit out of here.
round, we got the GameCube controller versus the
Alright, let's
PS3
see.
controller.
GameCube.
Ooh.
GameCube.
GameCube.
GameCube. I'm
GameCube.
gonna have to go with
I have
that.
to go with GameCube.
I play Melee. Of course I'm gonna pick GameCube.
It's so fucking fluid.
The
I
PS
think
controller's
only
bad.
because
It's the feeling that counts.
the PS3 controller is just way more smaller, in my opinion. When it comes down
Yeah,
to it,
it's
it's
my
like
least favorite out of the PS.
It has the
controller.
the analog sticks are loose as hell, and there's something wrong with those like L2 and R2 buttons that I just
Yeah.
don't like.
Yeah,
It
so
feels
everyone's
such
saying-
a downgrade.
everyone's saying GameCube, right?
This is
Yeah.
why it's nice that the PS3 accepts literally any USB controller.
Yeah, exactly.
I already
Unless
said
you're
that.
playing,
Even if the PlayStation 3 has that like sub motion thing, it doesn't work that well.
Oh no,
Right.
I absolutely despise any attempts that they've made with the fucking motion, because the last time I tried that was when I replayed Uncharted 1, like during the pandemic, and I fucking hated throwing grenades with that bullshit.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Oh,
I
it's
forgot
so
that the
stupid.
Xbox One controller, some of the games actually utilize the motion movements, like
on the
Dead Rising
Xbox,
3.
though.
Yeah, I'll give you a motion for those controllers, throwing it out the window.
Oh god.
GameCube wins, not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Alright.
GameCube just has a lot more like
Very, very
compared to, like
The fact that I still use that controller to this day for Smash, I think that speaks for itself.
I still do.
fucking Nintendo still
We all
supports
do,
it, but
I'm pretty- most of us
goddamn.
are.
No, for Smash, yes.
I use it for
but-
that too.
yeah.
Hell, for other games too, it's just you gotta really plug it in. Metroid Prime,
Right.
you can use the GameCube controllers.
I mean,
What else?
if
Oh,
I,
no.
I mean, like
I wish
I
I could
like
use my GameCube for
Fuck
bar
that.
session.
like I was
What's
saying with regarding the Wii remote thing, if any game on the Wii had an option that can allow me to use the GameCube controller, nine times out of 10 I would prefer using the GameCube controller over the Wii
Wait.
remote.
Wait a minute, Kevin. Did you just like said if you were to use the GameCube controller?
Yeah,
for
I
Parsec,
really
you
want to
would-
use it for my PC. Like, in
get the Nintendo Switch wired one.
You already have no.
still have that?
Rewind. Kevin,
Yeah.
you have the USB.
I have something
port.
called the Wired Fight Pad
I'll
Pro.
go
That works
first
pretty
for
well
that.
too.
Thanks for that. All right, go ahead, take note.
Yeah, whenever you're using an Dolphin emulator, that's really
Right, yeah.
useful.
I have something called Wired Fight Pad Pro. That works pretty well too.
You know.
It looks like a GameCube. I mean, it's supposed to be like a Pro controller, but it looks like a GameCube controller. So you can just set it like that, and works pretty well too.
Aim.
It's time
Anyway,
for
yeah.
it's time for the next round, and it's going to be very redundant because these controllers are almost the exact same. It's the Switch Pro controller versus the Xbox 360 controller.
Oh,
These
yeah.
controllers
Yeah.
are almost the exact fucking same.
Yeah, that's why it makes it so hard.
yeah.
That's kind of difficult.
Although
Oh, I'm with
I
Pro
don't mind
controller.
going first because between the two, I think
Yeah,
the
they are. They fucking are.
Wow, he was ready for that. He was ready for that.
Sean didn't believe you, and he was like, "Holy shit!" They
I'm
are the
willing
same.
to say, between comfortability, I think the 360 is more comfortable than the Pro controller, so I'm voting for the 360.
I don't know.
Are we talking
like
wired Pro controller or the wireless Pro controller for Switch?
the main Nintendo Pro controllers, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah,
It seems wireless anyway.
Not no off-brand Pro controller.
you could play it wireless.
No, but
wired,
I do have like a wireless regular Pro controller. That's one of the first things I got with my Switch.
Use,
And it
use
still
that
works
as
to this
refer-
day.
Use that as reference.
It's like my longest lasting Switch controller, and I'm so happy that it's still lasting. Because Joy-Cons are like crap compared to that.
I don't know. That's a hard ass decision though, because it's like a 360
yeah, I mean,
is like comfortable, but the thing about what I like about the Switch controller is the triggers, which would be like LT and RT for a 360 controller, a lot are just flat versus be like little strips, which aren't bad for a 360. It's like really a nitpick.
Like
I
an
like-
actual trigger.
I like how
Actually,
comfortable.
Okay, I'm more reverse. I prefer the triggers on the 360 controllers, but I think I
Yeah.
prefer the bumpers on the Pro controller.
Fair.
I'm gonna, okay, I'm gonna, choose by my nostalgia, and I'm probably gonna vote for the 360 controller. Like it's a control. I've used that controller more than the Pro controller. I use it more for Parsec and emulator, way more than the Pro. I don't know. I like the Pro controller. I'd say I just narrowly would pick the 360 controller.
I think I'm gonna choose 360 as well. I think it's just because like not really nostalgia, but that one just it's a point. It's not too big and it's not too small to where it just fits compact. It feels nice. I think the only thing, if we're talking like OG 360 controller, I'm not fucking with that battery type shit. But it's like, it was an era where it was like batteries were common in controllers, like the Wii and everything. It was common to have batteries in your controllers. So I'll still give it to Xbox.
So I'm kind of conflicted because in my head I was comparing the wired one with this one, and I was like, oh, cool, I would go with the 360 controller. But then I was like, wait a minute, I have a wireless Pro controller, and it's way better. And based on my experience, I'm gonna go with the Switch Pro controller because for two reasons. One, I think the Switch Pro controller feels more comfortable to me, and two, I swear to God, that thing is an amazing fucking battery. In my experience, I've charged it once, and I've had that thing for like 3 months. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Whereas
it's really good
the 360 controller has a good battery if you have like, well, I mean, I have the wireless one, so if it lasts for a decent amount, and they're both comfortable. It's just that I think that the Pro controller is just a little better because I have a lot of fun using that one.
Yeah, I think the more annoying thing I remember from the 360 controller is that, like, if you didn't use the thing for a bit and the battery starts fucking around or something, like, the battery, it's like, it constantly interrupts you saying, like, hey, yo, and then it's like, it was the most egregious experience of my life.
Actually, yeah,
But
no,
then
I'm
when
swapping. I'm going to the Switch controller. You just put a memory in my head. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And loose battery packs, dude. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
moments,
I
like,
don't-
moments
I don't
like
even
that
get
is
that.
what make
You have to literally
Mine
find
aren't.
double A batteries.
Mine aren't.
Literally
Yeah,
the
mine are
first,
fine.
literally the first Xbox 360 that I ever had also came with
that's
separately the battery pack thing. And funny enough, that battery pack never really works. So I would have to actually go with the AA batteries myself. And at first, the ones that because of course the controller would come with AA batteries itself, those would last I would say a month. And then when you start utilizing batteries that you usually get like at any other convenience store or even dollar store, you do realize those are going to be lasting for like a week or 2 weeks, basically. When it comes to the Switch Pro controller, yeah, that lasts way longer than what you expected when it's on a full charge. So Switch.
All right, so this is definitely the toughest one in the tournament right now, but the 360 controller, it's definitely the best one all the Xbox has because of how it felt, and it's not entirely like big like the Xbox is, the original one. It still has the middle button problem just in case like accidentally like fat finger my controller and it just went straight to the dashboard. But I had very little issues with that though, so that was really good though. I had a lot of good memories with it, and I currently using that for my Parsec sessions, and it just feels good. But I'm giving this one to the Pro controller though because of 3 reasons. 2 being similar to what Sean said about the feeling more comfortable, and the battery is definitely better for sure, guaranteed, unless you're using an Xbox wired controller. But
which is what I use.
and third, really, is it doesn't have that huge button thing that goes you straight to the dashboard. Like the home button is really small there, and what are the odds of you pressing that? I haven't had that issue yet.
Kevin, this actually happened to me before during the Mario Party Superstar session because of the snowboard minigame.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you remember that.
Yeah, I'm going with Pro Control.
Damn,
Goes
it
for me,
started off
too.
strong for the 360 controller. Now the Pro controller just took it. Thanks, Sean.
Yeah. What can I say?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my foot up your ass.
I like both controllers a lot. I do.
You manipulated.
Very solid.
I didn't do shit.
All right, everybody's favorite curtain closers. What's your vote?
Well, let's see. One
Damn, it's
controller I
always
have no
liability.
experience with. The other controller is a controller that I think is one of, if not the best mono controller that we have today. Yeah, I'm going with the Switch Pro controller.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm guessing he's talking about the Switch Pro controller.
Yeah. I think that overall the Switch Pro controller it's got like great grip, like y'all say. I think the buttons are just the right size, and I think it has probably my favorite control sticks for out of like all the controllers that I have today. Like it's the ones that feel just right, and like I'll say, it has a good battery life, and I think it's the best all-around controller to use.
Nice.
Okay.
The fuck?
7.
Okay, I was gonna say I think the Switch Pro controller is the best all-around controller to use for the Switch. Like, sure, we might use GameCube controller for Smash, but like in terms of just quantity of games, I think Pro controller is the best for just about everything.
I
I
agree.
genuinely didn't realize how close the 360 was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that battery pack really fucked up that controller, didn't it?
I don't even understand. I don't even
I-
understand
Double
that
A
argument. I don't
battery.
even know what you guys are talking.
I don't have a
about.
problem with my battery pack at all.
Yeah,
I
you must
just
have bought
Yeah,
some
they-
really shitty Dollar General batteries.
batteries. When they finally
Yeah.
No, mine was actually official, but we've always had like a fucking mess when it comes to the battery
Yeah.
pack.
mine's always on. It's on tight. Never
No,
had a
no,
problem
it's
with coming
not
off.
it's not it being loose or anything. It's just like the matter of just
Buy better batteries.
Yeah,
Buy
stop
better batteries.
Yeah, stop
Yeah, I
buying
get it.
batteries at the dollar store.
I don't get them at a dollar store.
Could have fooled me, cheap ass.
All right, Lily, what's your final verdict?
I said it earlier. I voted for the Switch Pro controller.
Right
It's
on.
the one that I'm more familiar with. I used it before, and I absolutely love how comfortable it is. I never own it, but I've tried it.
Damn, Noah, you and I are alone on this one.
I know, fucking Sean.
I didn't do
Because I'm not an
anything.
Xbox guy.
Sean rigged the voting on this one.
I didn't
I'm not-
fucking do
I'm not
anything.
I'm incapable of
Oh,
defending Xbox controllers because I'm not an Xbox guy. Like I've never owned an Xbox console.
No,
That's
nobody
fair.
in this room is an Xbox guy.
Well, except for the Xbox One controller, which I use for
Oh my God.
emulators, as I already pointed out.
Like
I used to
everybody's like
play-
a 1% Xbox player.
I have only the Xbox 360. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a 1%.
I played 360.
I know
in the
Kevin used to
one.
have a 360.
I only played the
Yeah.
one because somebody gave it to me for
I
free.
still have it. I just don't use it anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, up next we have the PS5 controller versus the Wii U gamepad.
Are we really doing this?
Yeah,
Really?
no, that shit's easy. PS5.
Are you seriously can't like switch off to a Dreamcast controller?
You
No.
seriously?
No,
It's a
because the
fucking
Wii U.
monitor.
No, the Wii U gamepad is better than the Dreamcast controller. Fight me IRL.
when you're
you're
thinking,
you're
yeah,
wrong. You're
It's like-
wrong.
it's
All
like
right.
there's no debating about this. Of course, it's PS5. It's like when
PS5.
you're thinking
PS5.
about the Wii U gamepad. What games are you most likely thinking that is best with that gamepad? The only thing that I could think of is Bowser Party for Mario Party 10.
No, the
Batman-
only
actually,
I look at
Batman Arkham Asylum Armored Edition. You have a map on the bottom.
Nintendo
It's
Land.
good. Nintendo Land. You could play a bunch
Mario
of
Party
games
10.
on the gamepad
Wait a
without
minute.
looking at the TV. That was like the beta Switch.
I mean, the thing
It
is,
was a beta Switch pretty much.
the Wii U gamepad works really well for what it is.
I love the
Yeah,
Wii
for
U
what it is, it
gamepad.
works fine.
I
When-
like
when
how
we
the
played it on
gamepad-
the
Gamepad does have like it has a
I had
lot of
fun with
missed
it.
potential though, with like stuff that it could have done. Like, oh, I don't know, being able to use it like further than 5 feet from the TV.
Yeah, and you can,
Missed
and
potential.
you
That's what
can,
the
you
Switch
can
is for,
use
Jay.
it as a TV remote.
Oh,
yeah,
I heard about
but the problem with that is it only works with certain TV brands. There's a lot of TV brands that
Yeah.
are like compatible, but I was the unlucky fuck whose TV just didn't work with that shit. So
Which TV would that be?
Maybe we
I
should
don't
do
remember
like a
what TV I
separate
had in my
top-
mom's house, fella.
Maybe we
What?
should do like a separate top topic for like peripherals or third-party controllers or something.
Maybe.
I don't
But
know.
no, the Wii U
Oh.
gamepad was good during this era. Like I fucked with it because you could use it for like other games, like virtual console games on another screen. But it was missed potential, and compared to the PS5, the DualSense controller, yeah, fuck out of here.
Battery suck.
I'm gonna disagree. I think the Wii U gamepad is hot garbage.
Wow.
I will disagree with
Wow.
that. I think it's a good.
You're
I
a
think it is.
douche.
No,
It's
it's
a
not
dude.
garbage. It ruins
It's
stuff.
like-
You're a douche.
It's not just for that
I am
game
a
though.
dude.
It's for other games too.
I don't
Yeah.
care. I'd rather use literally a better controller than that crap.
The Wii U gamepad is great. I want to defend it, but the PS5 controller's way better.
That's
Yeah.
the thing I have.
It is.
Like I never held a PS5 controller, but it looks
I'm
like it works
so
really
totally
well.
down with Mark on
I
this. It
wanna-
is hard garbage. It ruined Star Fox Zero for me.
Oh, piss off! That was a
I just think
that
it's-
was a
I just think
Nintendo
it's-
problem.
I just think it's a useless controller. Like I get the whole
Bitch.
like.
That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean?
You're a useless controller.
What do you mean it doesn't? What do you mean it's a useless controller? It literally has a use to control the game.
Yeah,
How is that useless? It would be useless if it was the cardboard that held the controller, but it literally has a use.
I'd rather use
You can have
literally
fun
a
with
better
cardboard if you
controller.
use your imagination.
I can list off like 10 games. that
Cardboard
probably
is a
use the Wii U.
controller. Fucking Labo showed us.
Nintendo Labo.
You know what's
Oh, God,
crazy?
that's right. I totally forgot about fucking Lambo.
Everyone did.
You know what's
Everyone
crazy?
did.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
Mario
They
Maker
sell that for
1.
$100.
Mario Maker
Yeah.
1 is better for what reason?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's what Mario Maker's better on the gamepad than the Switch,
Yeah.
like by a country mile.
Oh,
Some people will even say like Splatoon's better with the
Yeah, I can say
gamepad
that,
over the
actually.
Pro controller.
I mean, I can
It's
say
just
Mario
that,
Maker
like,
1.
To me, the Wii U is a magical controller that didn't it wasn't fleshed out like it should have been. It was just a
Yeah.
gimmick to Nintendo, and they just didn't flesh it out. Fucking Nintendo! I hope you
And then they
guys
made a
die
console
next
based
year.
off of it.
This was 2015
Jesus Christ.
Nintendo, so it's alright. It's 2015 Nintendo, so it's
I
okay to
don't
be
know,
mad.
I don't know, like my usage of the Wii U, like throughout my entire times I've used the Wii U, like my experience with the gamepad just has been so minimal to like almost non-existent.
Well, that's your fucking problem.
I have minimal
You know, the
experience
Wii U
with the
gamepad is
Wii.
still getting eliminated, so it's your
Mark,
problem.
Mark,
Yeah.
I have a very minimal experience with the
Already
Wii U
know.
gamepad too, and I still thought it was fun.
Yeah, it's
Wait, what?
a
Sean,
great
repeat
I
that.
said I have very minimal experience with the Wii U gamepad too, but I still thought it was fun.
I don't know. Like again, at the end of the day, I would just rather use a controller that's a little better for me. And I
well,
just never
you're
liked
you're a
it.
Melee fan. We can't take anything you say seriously.
Noah, go jump off a river.
Your logic
Okay.
is skewed.
Oh.
Melee
Jump
fan.
off a river?
Lava.
Lava, fuck. Okay, I want him to still live.
Go jump
can
off
swim, I
a
guess.
river.
Oh, well, whatever.
I'm glad I'm not the only person who
All right.
does
my
that.
grammar. Fuck off.
Losers
Nice call.
bracket. It's time
Oh,
for the
there is
losers
losers bracket.
bracket.
We're doing this
Oh, y'all
snap,
didn't even-
doing this quick
Yep.
snap pace.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Losers
All right,
bracket.
Okay, good.
Losers bracket. Your vote and nothing else. Ready,
Good.
set, go. Joy-Cons versus the original Xbox controller.
Original Xbox.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
original
original
Xbox.
Everyone
Original,
yeah,
original Xbox.
I would
Damn.
go Joy-Cons.
I was gonna go
Yeah,
Joy-Cons as
zero.
well.
Well, you're both wrong because
All right.
Joy-Cons, nah, Joy-Cons.
Okay, 3-4.
You stopped
or
playing right
3-5.
long ago, Mark.
wait. Yeah, fuck, yeah. Go fuck yourself.
All right. All right, the PS3 controller versus the N64 controller.
PS3.
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 N64.
Sorry, N64. I love you,
What the
but your
fuck,
controller is
Joseph?
not the best.
Joseph, how much do you suck the N64's stick?
Dick.
It's more
How much do you
reliable
suck
than a
his dick?
PlayStation 3
I almost-
controller.
Well, it's got three prongs. It's got three prongs for him to suck.
I mean, I was
He can make a choice.
I love the N64.
left, right,
to
or the
death,
middle?
But its controller, I will
talking
admit,
about
has its
consoles. I would have been with you all the way.
PS3.
the N64 is more
Yeah,
reliable.
I know
than
it's
PlayStation
PS3.
to be honest.
All right, Super Nintendo controller versus the 360 controller.
360.
360.
360.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'll
360.
probably say
Do it.
360 as well. I don't have experience with either of these controllers, but I'll say
I
360.
have to.
Everybody said
All right,
360.
the
hell
Wii
yeah.
U gamepad versus the Xbox One controller. Wii U.
Xbox One.
Xbox One.
Xbox One.
Weird.
Wii U.
3.
Do I?
Mark and
One.
Lily.
Give me the one. Give me the one. Give me
All
the
right,
one. Give me the
Lily.
I am
Please,
the one,
give the
one,
Wii U a
one.
chance.
one. Lily, this is your cue.
Come on, give the Wii U a chance.
Don't manipulate her voting. Let her
Well, fuck
decide.
you.
Realize what she would
We've
be.
done that plenty of times in the show
Yeah.
before. Why stop
Yes.
now?
Yeah, exactly. Come on,
The
Lily.
first one was guilt
Don't
tripping.
Give
manipulate
the
my
Wii U
voting
a
on
chance
Mario
like
Party
Nintendo
DS.
No,
didn't.
Xbox
I
One,
guilt tripped the fuck out of everyone with Tales
Let
of
the
Mysteria, the
poor
first
girl
one.
vote.
Uno.
Don't manipulate her. Fuck, shut up.
All right, Lily, what's your vote? The one or the
He
U?
doesn't deserve it.
Fulfill your destiny.
Should find gamepad.
Is that tied?
What?
Yep.
Everybody's heartbroken.
All right. Heads, the gamepad. Tails, the one.
I really want you to be sad.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yes! I am the one,
God fucking damn it.
We tried.
All right. Back to the normal
the fucking
brackets.
nickel wasn't on your side.
Alright.
Joseph, when you did the coin flip, you should have done the glass breaking noise.
if I actually did
That
it
would've been perfect.
on time,
All
yeah.
right. Back to the bracket. NES controller versus the PlayStation 4 controller.
PS4.
PlayStation 4.
Easily PS4.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 4. Yeah.
Not even a contest.
Yeah.
I like
Might as well.
NES, but
Play-
no.
I like-
PlayStation 4.
I like sticks.
All right. Now to actually have an interesting conversation. The Wii remote versus the PS1 controller.
PS1.
We remote.
Good.
I'm gonna go with PS1.
We remote.
PS1.
So what was Sean?
Oh.
Sean,
Alright,
every
then.
time,
I don't know.
never mind. Sean, every
Uh,
time I feel like every time someone gives an answer, you're like, I think you give the best facial expressions.
Hey, Joseph, did you
Who
vote?
does though?
Yeah, I said PS1.
All right.
I'm glad I'm able to impress you with facial expressions.
Eli, did you vote for one?
You have this face
Uh,
of depression or
okay,
disappointment.
I don't know which to pick.
I may vote for the PS1 controller.
I'm gonna vote for the Wii.
Yeah, I'm not alone. Just
Okay, how many votes is that? That's
It's
it's
4-2.
one.
Oh,
It's
4-2.
4-2.
Sean is
Never
still thinking.
Sean and
Oh.
Lily.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hold on, what's the score right now?
It's
4-2,
4 PS1
so 4-2.
to Wii.
And don't pick the Wii out of pity. Like, actually,
I'm not. I'm genuinely thinking.
Don't
'cause I'm
block- don't
genuinely
block.
unsure. Because I mean, I have nostalgia with the,
How
with
dare
the
you
Wii
make me
controller.
choose this Godzilla?
I have so much nostalgia for the Wii controller, but I still enjoy the PS1
do I.
controller, minus the analog sticks. It still has like a lot of charm to it, and I just grew up with the console, so I'm like, I don't know which one to fucking pick. But if I'm genuinely thinking about it, which one I'd rather use and which one just feels better and more complete, I'm gonna have to go with the Wii.
I knew it.
God damn it.
All right, Lily.
Sorry, if we were
It's your
talking about the
deciding
DualShock
factor.
one, it'd be different.
I know. All right, Lily. It's all to you.
Uncle, how you got this?
Shit. The Wii.
It's either the one or
Oh,
The Wii.
Oh, it tied.
Here we go again.
Come on!
Heads,
You know, I was about to.
Justin,
I was,
get the glass ready.
heads,
Your
the
girl has
Wii.
betrayed you, Kevin.
Tails, the one. The
little
one
too early.
proceeds.
Oh wow. Okay, did not
Wait,
expect
what?
this.
Wait,
Oh,
one,
the
one?
Xbox One.
The
Yeah, the
one,
one.
yeah.
you know, I was about to say
Wait, what?
you basically have the
Xbox
controller that. You
Yeah.
know, the PlayStation 1. You basically have the controller that
yay!
is supposed to represent the PlayStation 1, and you basically have a remote that is shaped like a one.
I think I'd like to point out, I believe my vote was skipped twice. Not that it mattered anyway, because it was
You said-
landslide
Oh,
votes anyway.
shit.
You
Wait,
said
what
the
wait,
one,
what you mean?
right?
Yeah, you
I
said
think it was.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I heard
What-
you
what
say
was the
PS1.
said PS.
No, not on this one. I was talking about.
Oh, the other
earlier.
ones.
Wait, which ones did we skip?
The last two that were landslides.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
it was. What was the one that GameCube went up against?
The PS3.
PlayStation.
PS3.
Yeah, that was a
PS3.
landslide. That was a
Yeah,
landslide.
I think I was gonna pick GameCube anyway.
Okay.
I do like the PS3 controller, but
Well, stop
Yeah, I
trying to
think I
make me
picked
feel
GameCube.
bad, Eli. I thought we forgot something.
and I also,
Imagine-
and I also
imagine
picked
we
a
get-
PS5 controller.
Just
Oh,
Well,
imagine.
yeah,
if we
another
did-
landslide.
What's the other
If-
landslide? Yeah, that's what I said. They were both landslides. but-
Yeah, that was good. So,
If you-
it
I was
really
gonna
didn't
say,
matter.
just imagine if we just didn't
it
realize
didn't
that
matter.
Eli voted for a different controller. It would have fucked up the entire bracket, and we had to start over.
Nah, I didn't say anything because it didn't matter anyway. But I was just going to
Alright.
point it out anyway. Y'all skipped me, even though it didn't matter.
All right, let's
Anyway.
move on.
On to the next round.
Okay. We have the PS2 controller versus the GameCube controller. This is going to be a
these are
spicy
my
one.
Oh God!
This is a spicy one.
You got a brutal battle.
God, no!
This ain't- This ain't difficult for me. PS2.
Okay, but this is like my
Alright.
two.
Yeah, I'm
favorite
going to say
style,
PS2 as
that's
well.
like-
Out of nostalgia more than anything,
oh
really.
my god.
Oh.
Okay.
That
wait, hold on.
sucks.
Oh,
And
Hot
it's
take?
even more shitty because these consoles went against each other in their heyday.
This is really
Hot take?
Yeah.
boys.
Hot take: the GameCube controller is fine.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the
I like the game. I like the
Okay.
game controller
This
fine
could,
for what
thought
it is.
this
you were
could,
gonna-
this could be finals
phenomenal.
material.
I thought you were gonna say something worse.
No, it's
Um,
pretty modern as controllers go.
My pick is
I'm gonna give it
my
to the
pick is
GameCube,
PS2
dog.
just because it feels great to this day and because
Hold on, I need to
have a
hold them. Give me a second.
They can be taken out of context. They can be taken way out of context.
I hold you tight and I'll never let go.
I have to choose one of you, and the other one dies. It's like
for
with a
both
gun. Which
controllers-
one do I shoot?
Controller in X-Men Legends, your choice.
For both controllers, I'm gonna have to give it to the GameCube. It's both of them are very comfortable to hold, but I just think the comfortability for the GameCube is a lot more better.
Yeah, I just like. I think the GameCube controller is just more unique. Like
Okay.
like I said, DualShock 2 is great. It's great for what it is. It's innovative and it improved upon what the PS1 controller was. But the GameCube controller is just unique, dog. Like Scott the Waz described every button best. I'm not gonna take up time to do that, but fuck, dude.
Yeah, not only that,
Alright.
the I guess you could call it the L and R button. It's like curved to hold.
All right, so
Okay,
I
but then
think
you have the
I
melee
made
sticks.
I think I made a decision for myself.
So did I.
So when I look at the controllers, I think the PS2 controller is like near perfect in every category, but the GameCube controller has a terrible D-pad, a terrible right stick, and depending on your preference, really clicky triggers. So for that, I'm gonna give it to the PS2.
What's the score so far?
I can say that. Yeah.
It is 3 PS2, 2 GameCube.
Okay,
All right,
I need to hold on to these for a second. Okay.
All right, while
I
you're
thought
doing
you were the
that,
Melee fan.
I'm
I
gonna
thought
make
this
a
would be
really
easy for
tough
you.
decision. I do have to say GameCube. You have that as a go-to for so long already. I played Smash all the time with that controller alone.
Okay.
Ever since Melee. And if I could do it, I can do it for Smash 64. So I literally play all 5 Smash games on GameCube controller. And it's the best. And I have tons of amazing games on GameCube already, like Soul Calibur 2 and Sonic Adventure 2.
I forgot that was purchasable on the Wii, the Smash 64.
Okay.
I also hate using nostalgia too, but I have way more nostalgia for the GameCube controller.
Okay, I've made my decision, and it was heartbreaking. Okay, so at the end of the day, I've always said that the PS2 was my favorite console, and part of the reason is because of this controller. And I think I agree with Noah in the sense that this controller is basically perfect. Like everything about it, the control schemes, the freaking D-pad, the button layouts, the triggers, the stick itself. I see. Like the only use I have
It's gonna get emotional.
is taunting my opponents in Smash. Yeah, I just barely. I might have to pick PS2.
Oh wow.
Barely.
Let's switch around.
My
Yeah.
worst actually affected somebody's vote. Fuck you, Eli. Mario Party DS should have beaten 3. No, I'm not bitter.
His face.
No, we're not
His face
bitter.
was
We're
like, how
extremely
dare
bitter.
you?
We're extremely bitter.
All right, Lily.
I mean, I'm bitter too.
Are you gonna
Oh,
tie
God.
things up, or are you gonna let PS2 win?
Oh God.
So what's the score on?
It
Wait
is
a minute.
4 PS2, 3
Noah.
GameCube.
You literally said, "Are you gonna tie it up, or are you gonna let the PS2 win?" Your choice.
Oh my God. Shit.
We should stop making you go last.
Yeah, no, I feel like shit.
You gotta be faster.
Yeah,
My two favorite children.
Yeah, you gotta scream and shout and let it all out.
Yeah, you gotta be a little faster. Gotta be aggressive, assertive.
You had a what? I couldn't hear you.
Yes.
No, be assertive.
Now let him have it. You can have it.
All right, Lily, let's go.
I love folding the PS2 controller. Actually, it's so small too.
Yeah, I'll probably go with the PS2 controller.
Yeah!
DualShock continues to dominate.
My inner Melee is heartbroken, but my inner Sony fanboyshness is happy. Again, I don't like choosing between my two children, though. I don't know how parents do it.
What the heck?
Tekken 4 and Tekken
Yeah,
5.
I agree.
How dare you? How
I have
dare
an
you?
appropriate response, if I'm being real.
All right, so it's time to decide whether this tournament is going to decide which is the better PlayStation controller.
Yeah,
It's the
pretty
Nintendo Switch Pro controller versus the PS5 controller.
Pro
Well,
controller.
Wait,
PS5.
shit, I spaced out. I spaced
Pro
out.
controller.
Wait, what was the bracket again?
It is the Switch Pro controller versus the PS5 controller.
I'm going
PS5.
Pro controller.
PS5.
PS5.
Hmm.
We got 2 for PS5 and 2 for Pro.
Wait, who was the second? Oh, Kevin.
Me.
PS5 controller.
That's fucking easy.
Yeah. Pro controller isn't that hot.
Switch Pro.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with Switch Pro controller.
Yeah.
I do really like the
Damn it.
controller.
Again, Lily on the spot.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers gotta hold that bitch first, then you'll be
Wait,
like,
is
you
it
know
tied?
what?
Is it almost tied again?
Yep.
Yes.
It's all
In
the.
favor of.
It's
favor
all
of-
Lily.
again.
Wait, okay, wait. In favor of what? Like how many?
Switch
Pro
has-
controller.
Pro controller has 4 votes. PS5 3.
All right, good luck, Lily.
Also, say you can't afford a PS5 without saying you can't afford a PS5.
Honestly, once y'all motherfuckers hold that bitch, you're gonna be like, okay, hold on a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
You see them LED lights, you hear somebody talking to you, you're gonna be like, hey, yo, hold on.
I gotta turn that off.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you
like
can manage
people.
to get.
Off.
All right, Lily.
Yeah, if you can manage to get a PlayStation
Okay.
5.
Okay, I choose the Pro controller. I have never used the PS5.
Rip.
Thank God, that sucks.
I know.
Not
I
having this an all PlayStation battle.
I
Man, I
I
think
fucking wish
before.
it did. Ugh, god damn it.
I do like the PS5 controller though. In all
None of
fairness,
us still alive.
Man,
probably
if
my
only if it
favorite.
was a Nintendo versus Nintendo.
it's probably it might be my second favorite PlayStation controller, maybe.
Ugh.
Shut up, Eli.
All right. Anyway, it's time back to go speed round loser bracket. Here we go. Xbox original versus the NES controller.
Xbox.
Didn't these two already go?
Wait, didn't they?
No,
I swear I thought they
no.
went already.
No. It was the Joy-Con in the original Xbox.
No.
No,
The
the
original.
NES did.
In the
No,
first
no,
one.
no.
I'm confused.
Well,
Joy-Con went against.
I guess the Xbox controller wins.
Why is the bracket
loses,
like this?
Wait, no, it didn't. Hold on a second.
I'm 100% sure the.
Yeah, you're
thought
right.
it was
Yeah,
Xbox.
they did go up against each other. Well, I guess NES wins by default then.
Yeah, NES. God damn it.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. PS3 controller versus the Wii controller.
PS3.
We.
I hear 2
The
Wii's,
Wii.
3
I would
Wii's,
pick
2 Wii's.
Wee.
4 Wii's.
We, mama.
Wii.
Dick.
Am I literally the one that literally just picked a 3?
We mean monsieur.
Yes.
I think I'm the only one that literally
I'm
picked
here,
a
Libby.
PS3.
No, I think Kevin said PS3 as well.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Of course he
Oh,
said
right.
PS3 is against the
But
Wii.
that's yeah, but I forgot the man that doesn't believe.
Well,
that the
my
Wii
vote
was
doesn't
a
matter.
controller.
I vote for the Wii.
There's a remote.
All right.
I think I'll go with PS3.
Really? Okay.
Oh, I could have tied it, but no, I like the Wii remote better. PS3 is the black sheep of
Fair
the
enough.
controller family.
It's so unbiased. It's unbiased. It's believable.
Hell yeah. Anyway, we got the 360 controller versus the GameCube controller.
GameCube.
GameCube.
360.
Yeah, I'll say GameCube.
Shut up, Sean.
And only because I actually have experience with the GameCube over.
Fuck you then. All right.
I would say 360, but I think GameCube won.
Yeah.
Yep.
I said 360, but
It surely
unfortunately-
fucking did.
All right, the Xbox One controller versus the PS5 controller.
PS5.
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 Yeah, PS5.
Xbox
Oof.
One.
Shut up, Joseph.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? This is,
All
I
right,
used the N64 again.
Hey,
yo,
hey,
this man
no,
is smoking.
no,
He is
no,
smoking
hey,
the finest of Gorilla Pain right now.
Hey,
What are you smoking?
hey, get this. I can manage to play Xbox One games more than I can actually try getting myself a PlayStation 5 console.
Okay,
And you
but
can't even get one,
we're talking
too.
about we're literally
To
talking
be
about
fair,
the
I
controller,
actually did
how
see a
expensive
I got
PS5
one.
console at my local Target.
Again,
Pauline,
Gorilla
go
Dick
first.
All
smoking
you
it.
get is the miracle.
you the joke that you can't buy PS5s is dead. You can go to your local Walmart, pay $500.
It's still not
I'm one of my
No,
local
no, my
Targets.
Walmart-
I didn't buy it.
My Walmart
Yeah.
has 3
I
right
already
now.
have a PS5
Yeah.
here, but
I
You
got
can't even go to a
mine.
GameStop. You can't even
We
go
have-
to a Walmart.
we
You
have
can't
some
even
in
go
the
to
back.
a Target or something like that, and they're still out of stock.
Some in the
I feel bad for you,
Are you
then.
Yeah, my Walmart has some in the back.
Yeah.
Like that's
Bullshit.
how. I'm
you're
serious.
hiding it
No.
from the public.
Well, you're
eye.
not at his Walmart, so you don't know.
I would have
You'll
taken a
never
picture. 'Cause I was
find
like,
the
oh shit, there were 3 of them back there.
Anyway, we're still in the losers bracket for another round. We got the NES controller versus the Wii remote.
We
Wii
remote.
remote.
Wii remote.
NES.
Remote, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, NES, sorry.
Let's
NES.
say I have to go Wii remote in this one.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody clip this. Somebody clip this. Kevin actually voted for the Wii remote.
Please.
And kill Joseph
Go
while
back
you're
and
at
top
it.
up.
That's great. I committed a murder on stream.
All right. And now
Plus, we're
it's the
definitely losing that.
GameCube controller versus the PS5 controller.
GameCube.
GameCube.
PS5.
GameCube. That's
PS5.
only
Wait, did we
Five.
already have this?
No.
PS5.
No, we
fuck it.
did.
Godzilla, no.
PS5.
GameCube.
1000%.
No, we did not have
GameCube.
PS5 versus GameCube.
I guess I'm thinking of a different controller. The GameCube one.
No.
right,
The battle
so
that was
Eli-
happening was the Switch Pro and the PlayStation 5.
All right, so Eli kind of distracted me from the vote, so I'm just gonna say your name and you give me your vote. Okay, Eli.
Oh, I guess I'll say PS5.
All right, Kevin.
GameCube. Very easily.
Joseph.
GameCube.
Sean.
PS5.
Lily.
GameCube.
Jeremy.
PS5.
Mark.
Melee.
That's
No,
not a
Fuck
control.
off.
And I would say PS5, so we're flipping a coin.
Go take a shower, buddy.
Heads GameCube, tails PS5. Yeah, take a shower.
Get ready for the glass breaking.
I think I just
That
broke
was-
glass on my hand. And the GameCube proceeds.
Melee for the win. Melee for the win.
Oh, sorry. I got a rusty coin. It was
No,
actually
yeah,
tails.
no.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fun.
fuck you. Even if
No,
you,
no.
even if you
I
just
know
go
where
right-
that's coming from.
Yeah, you're
wanna hear it all the way
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me get a different coin. He breaks out a double-sided coin.
Melee for the win.
Fuck you, Harvey.
If only I had one.
Fuck you, Two-Face.
All right. Back to the normal bracket. We have the PS4 controller versus the PS1 controller.
PS4.
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 Oh, yeah, PS4.
Sorry, guys. I asked a
PS4.
really stupid question.
Okay.
Let's move
I
on.
thought Joseph was gonna pick PS1.
Yeah.
for
I
a
hate to
second.
say that, but much love PS1, PS4
Alright.
controls.
No, if it was the DualShock PS1, then that's a different story.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Well, let's find that out. We got the PS2 controller versus the Switch Pro controller.
PS2.
Oh, shit.
Wait, say that one more time?
Switch
PS2.
Pro versus PS2.
Fuck.
PS2. No,
Yeah.
no,
Tough.
Fuck.
I think it's
I
PS2.
think this is my favorite. I think these are my favorite controllers for like both these companies at this point.
Yeah.
PS2.
Fuck, I don't know.
Hmm.
I'd say, but Switch
No,
is-
there's a correct answer.
No, there isn't. Fuck you.
You know what?
You-
Nostalgia is a heck
you
of a drug.
picked
I
the
picked
correct
PS.
answer,
I picked
Jeremy.
PS2.
You know what? Now I don't want to pick it anymore. I'm fucking with you. PS2.
You already picked PS2, so go fuck yourself.
I guess for nostalgia purposes, and it's friggin' DualShock, and I love the PS2 to get PS2.
I really enjoy the Switch Pro controller like
Yeah.
a lot. It's very comfortable. It's
Super
very
good.
very easy to use. Like mine is just a battery of a god. But I have to compare
Especially
that
compared
I've
to
had
other
the same
batteries that we
PS2 controller for 20 fucking years. I'm gonna have it barely to the PS2.
Yeah, it is
Like-
very early for me.
Isn't
This-
it already at 4
Look at
votes?
this.
Two.
It's 6 votes.
It's so beautiful.
Oh yeah, it
It's
wins.
so perfect.
God damn it.
It's everything. It's,
What was your vote, Pro controller, Joseph?
It was definitely a tough one because you basically have like one of the best modern day controllers versus
Yeah.
one of the best retro controllers.
Same. That's how I feel.
Not
Are
modern controller for
really
me.
good. I'm gonna have to. I mean, even though of course PlayStation 2 wins, I have to go with the Switch.
Fuck
Wow,
you.
okay. he let you. He let you.
Hey, I
let
already
you
admit
astray.
that the PlayStation 2 controller already won this battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck you. Did Lily vote?
She has not.
Nope.
No, but I'm pretty sure that.
PS2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
7-1.
Damn.
7 and 1 wrong person.
Wait, what?
Because Joseph picked Switch Pro.
Seven.
The soul,
Yes.
the soul person. The soul
Yeah. You get to
survivor.
live with that
Sorry to the
guilt.
Pro controller. I do love the Pro controller.
I'll just switch these just for differences. Okay, so we got the Wii remote versus this Pro controller.
Pro controller.
Controller.
Pro controller.
Wait. Oh, for
Yeah.
game. Aw.
For the
Yeah,
Wii.
throw away.
controller.
Yeah,
It's
throw
gonna
away
be
the TV
GameCube
remote.
controller versus Pro controller.
No, the Wii
No,
remote.
Wii
Not this
versus-
round, but it
Oh,
might be
Pro
it might be the
controller.
next
Oh my
round
God.
though.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
throw away that TV remote onto the
Yeah.
river. Fuck that
Guys,
guy.
see? Yes. Mike, you're getting it. You're finally realizing the truth.
I was just
Proud of
making
you.
I was making a joke. I wasn't.
I
agreeing
vote
with
for
you.
the Wii
What do you
remote, even
mean?
though it's not gonna
Don't
win.
go like that. I was praising you.
Noah's giving the Wii remote a pity vote.
No, I actually like the Wii. I actually don't really like the Pro controller, Switch Pro controller.
But it's
Well,
okay.
At least the original one.
It doesn't have AA batteries.
I don't care about. I have a job, motherfucker. I can buy batteries whenever the fuck I want. Those
Wait,
battery
wait.
excuses are
For the
bullshit.
$200 to $100
Noah,
paper.
Noah, but Noah, it's an
What?
actual controller.
Oh, go to the fucking hell. I'm gonna. You better hope you don't go on the trip because I'm gonna shove everybody's Wii remotes up your ass. So they'd be like, "Hey, Jeremy, I got a Donkey Kong Wii remote for you. It's brown."
I think I'm gonna
That's
leave.
disgusting. Holy
I
shit.
I think I'm gonna leave.
Ugh.
that is gross. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh,
What
I'm
the
gonna
heck?
fucking leave. Why are you holding it? While it's brown.
Stop. We're done. The joke
I'm
is
wearing
done.
your glove.
No, it's not. There's questions to be answered and a box to be opened.
No.
What the heck?
Exactly.
I
No.
agree.
But that's what he said.
Well, GameCube versus the PS1 controller.
GameCube.
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 Did we already do that round?
No, we
Sean,
didn't
don't
already
say
do
it.
that.
Everyone's
PS1.
Oh my god! I already knew it. I read your mind. I literally saw your face, and I'm like, he's gonna vote for PS1. Little schmuck.
Sorry, the GameCube controller isn't that
I
great.
love that word.
Yeah, GameCube.
I mean,
let's find out.
I'm Sean, and
Is
I
it-
go Kamehameha.
It's the GameCube controller versus the Pro
Yes, for God's
controller.
sake.
Pro controller.
GameCube.
GameCube.
Wait, what?
GameCube.
GameCube versus
Pro versus
controller.
GameCube.
Oh god.
Did I hear 3 votes for?
I'm gonna
Pro
say
versus
Pro, but-
GameCube. GameCube.
How many votes for each controller so far?
I got 3-1 so far.
Okay, so that's me.
I
take
didn't
Game-
hear Eli's answer.
Eli, what's your answer?
Pro.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Like overall,
2-3.
I would use GameCube for Smash, but like for everything else, I pretty much use the Pro controller. I'm more likely. Shut up and take a shower.
Sean, I know you're looking.
Damn, Eli.
Wait.
Shit.
Oh.
That was the most uncanny stare I've ever had to look at.
And clip that as another savage Eli moment.
Yes.
Wait, what did Eli say that was savage?
He
I
said,
didn't
"Shut
hear
up and take a shower."
Always the tone of
I'll shower,
surprise.
I'll shower in 2 days.
I heard the shut up part, but I didn't hear
In
the
2 days, motherfucker? What?
Excuse me?
You
No, shut up
are
and take a
melee
shower now.
flare. I can smell you from here.
You smell like ass.
I thought I smelled like Melee.
You smell like
That
ass.
smells like
corn
ass.
Oh, thank you.
chips. Sloppy ass, not good ass.
All right, I lost track again. I'm just gonna roll call people for votes. Eli,
Pro.
Kevin,
Loser.
fuck a GameCube.
Thank you.
Joseph.
GameCube.
Hell yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Pro
Sean,
controller.
Lily,
You suck.
Lily.
What's the debate?
Pro
GameCube,
controller
controller.
versus GameCube.
GameCube.
Hell yeah.
All right, Jeremy,
GameCube.
Hell yeah. Right people. I love it.
Mark,
White people? What did you say?
I said right.
Oh my god! For fuck's sake!
Okay, so I think the
I
GameCube
said
controller
right.
one is what I'm hearing.
I said right. You clean your ears, and then I'll shower.
Kind of fucking
What the
vote
heck?
on, man.
All right,
Ugh.
the finals are here. It is the PS4.
What the hell?
Fucking neighbors. It's the PS4 controller versus the PS2 controller.
PS4.
PS4.
PS2.
I said PS2.
All right. Okay, slow down, guys. Goddamn. All right, I heard Sean and Jeremy say PS4. All right, let's go from there.
Eli said PS2. Kevin said PS2. I don't know. Would Joseph probably also pick PS2? And
Yes.
Guess what? I picked PS2, motherfuckers.
Ew. Don't hurt me, goddamn.
You know what?
guys.
So what,
Lily,
Lily?
I'll be the last vote. You can go.
Oh,
You
never
sure?
mind. I thought-
Yeah.
PS4.
You've been
Oh.
last all the time,
you-
so you might as well.
Oh, you're so sweet. I'm gonna go for the PS2.
All right, Noah.
right.
It's time for your useless vote.
Yeah, my useless vote.
PlayStation.
Wow, this is hard. I'll go with the PS2.
Yeah. I'm fine with this decision.
All right, and because the PS2 and GameCube controller have already gone about, that means our overall winner is the PS2 controller.
Yeah,
Nostalgia.
I'm happy with that.
I knew it was going to be a DualShock controller. I knew it was going to be one.
So what were the runner-ups?
The
PS4
GameCube controller.
PS4 and GameCube.
PS4.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
PS4 got second place, and then the GameCube got third.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's totally fine with me. I like this standings.
Hell yeah.
We have a pretty strong
go.
final three
Man,
there.
I'm gonna go sleep with my PS2 and GameCube controllers, guys.
Okay.
You're so disgusting.
I was really
I-
hoping for GameCube to win the whole
No,
thing.
please don't bring your controllers on the trip. We have our own.
GameCube
Yeah,
was still pretty
please
close
leave
to
them
the
home.
I'm bringing my GameCube for controllers.
There
Fuck
you
you.
I bet that's just
It
gonna be
better be
sticky.
clean.
It's gonna
It will
sticky.
be
What the heck?
eventually.
It's a-
Take a shower and make sure the GameCube controller takes a shower too.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have to bring the
Yeah, just
controllers?
ruin the
Yeah, Melee
controller. Oh, so that's why Melee fans hate the hate showering, because if they bring their GameCube controller in the shower, it'll break it. That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, yeah. I thought that part was pretty obvious.
They can't part with it, so they gotta never shower ever.
They can't fart with it. What?
Parts.
Oh.
Jesus
I
Christ.
heard fart too. I just didn't want to say anything.
Yeah,
You know what? Jeremy thought I said white people, and you guys thought he said. What did you guys say? You thought he said?
Right, people?
gotta put more emphasis on the P next time.
No, I
No,
said that
no,
they
no,
can't
I meant what Sean
part.
just
They
said.
can't part with it.
Oh yeah,
Can't
okay.
fart
You guys
with
thought
it.
he said fart. Okay, so we're all deaf.
I can't with it. But
No,
yes,
the problem is they smell like farts.
the PS2 controller is the best controller in the universe. Don't listen to anybody else's opinions on the internet. We decided this.
Best in the universe.
Yeah,
It is a fact.
It is a fact. It's the best
It is
controller.
objectively the best.
Sega
controller
who?
ever.
Yeah, that was
Nothing
me.
like a good
I
controller.
forgot about
Yeah.
Sega.
Yeah, fuck a C button.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, fuck
Let's
that
get
thing.
stick.
Yeah. Regarding Sega, let's be honest. They were probably going to get eliminated in round one.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The best
Yeah.
controllers. The
I don't have
Dreamcast
any.
and
I don't
even
have any
Nintendo.
experience with their
Qualified.
controllers.
Yeah, who
I mean, if
the
it went
fuck
up against the
is running
N64, it had a chance.
Yeah, maybe if they did win
Yeah.
up against the 64, that'll be a different story. But no.
Oh,
They-
you know what? You know what should have been this tournament? We totally forgot to put in the
Virtual Boy.
Boy controller.
I knew it.
Thank you guys for watching.
Get the fuck out.
He really said that. He really.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yep.
God.
You can't fart your way out of this one.
You
No, you
can't
can't.
fight the House of God.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for some more top topic tournaments and other videos in the future. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey, Einstein, I'm on your
Literally,
side.
his PS2
Vote for the
one.
PS2
Amy, but I'm
controllers.
waving.